Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It's Lifestyles with Eric. When you come in, make sure you thumbs up the video, share the video out. If you're not a subscriber of Lifestyles with Eric, make sure you subscribe to Lifestyles with Eric. I'd love to have you a part of my family. Um, Me and Mr. Rico would love to have you a part. So, um, get on, watch it, listen. If you have a topic or something that you want to discuss, we'd always love to have you on the show, or you can always tell me about the topic or whatever, and we'll talk about it. That too. Um, what else? I hope everybody had a blessed weekend, fabulous weekend. I hope you had fun. I hope it was safe. Uh, Excuse me, my nose is itching. I hope you and your loved ones and everybody was were doing fine. Um, but again, make sure you like the video, share the video out. When you come in, make sure you like the video. It gets lifestyles into the YouTube algorithms. And thanks for liking my food videos. I just been kind of remixing stuff. I fried some mushrooms earlier. If you guys saw those were the Inachi or Enoki or whatever mushrooms. I fried those again, just like chicken wings. They came out perfect. They looked great. Tastes great, golden brown. I told my mom she's got to come over and get her some tomorrow. So I think I think she's gonna come over and get some tomorrow. So if she doesn't, I'll be snacking on some here real soon. So I had some earlier actually. But again, Miss Kenyatta, thank you for coming in. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. I appreciate you coming in tonight. Make sure you like the video, share the video out. I hope you had a great weekend. All righty. I hope everybody. I was running a little bit behind. Actually, I was trying to eat my leftovers and my remix of my dinner. I had some rice for breakfast this morning, so I put the rice with the meatloaf I made yesterday, and I had a little side of greens, cut up some sliced onions and tomatoes, had the corn on the cob from yesterday, an extra one with the rolls, and now I'm full. So I had a whole full meal. And sometimes you can remix a meal that you had a day or two before, just adding or taking away from something and just putting something with something else, and you can look up and have a whole nother meal and something a little bit different. So always look in your refrigerator before you decide to throw something away. You can always do some remixing, is what I call it, remixing of a dish. Remixing of a dish. You are on the Lifestyles with Eric show. We do this podcast. We try to do it consistently. We try to do it 3 days a week. Normally it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But then I said I was going to kind of stop from the Mondays and go Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So we'll see how that works. Because sometimes Mondays are a little mentally draining for me. Um, Again, happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. My sinuses are kind of acting up on me tonight. Happy Monday. I was waiting on Mr. Rico. I want to see if he's going to come in. He's supposed to come in here shortly. Reality Checks. Hey, thank you for coming in tonight. We have Miss Reality Checks. Thank you for coming in. Another faithful member. Appreciate you guys' consistency with me. Thank you. Thank you. Again, we are live here on Lifestyles. Normally, we do a live. I like to do lives versus a pre-recorded video. It's something about being right with the audience. Just makes me feel right with you guys. Hey, Audrey Gant Davis, AGD is in the house. Thank you for coming in tonight. Happy Monday evening. Happy Monday evening. I hope everybody had nourishment and had dinner. Like I said, I had my remix. You saw what I put up on YouTube for the last short that I put on there, and that's the last thing I had, and that was dinner. Yum, yum, yum. Pretty tasty. Pretty darn tasty. What's going on, James? What's happening, my buddy? My boy. Hey, man, thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you rocking with me. It's been a few years, man. You've been rocking strong. James is from the West Coast, I think LA. But again, we appreciate you coming in, my brother. I know it's kind of weird out there right now, different things going on. Just stay safe. Keep your head on a swivel and just, pay attention to your surroundings. But man, we always appreciate you coming in, James, straight up. And like I said, when I decide to head back to the West Coast to visit or whatever, I'll definitely tap in and I'll let you know I'm in town, bro, for sure. But again, right on for coming in, man. Right on for coming in. I appreciate you. Appreciate you tapping in. Right on. Always tapping in. West Coast, baby. West Coast. West Coast. Throw your W's up. West Coast. Miss Jerice, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for coming in. All righty. We got 10 in the house tonight. Lifestyles is live. Um, we are live tonight. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming in tonight. If you're not a subscriber and you're watching, make sure you hit that subscribe button. A lot of people watch Lifestyles with Eric, and sometimes they're not subscribed. And I notice we need to do more of that. If you're going to watch, hey, it takes 1 second to hit that subscribe button and your bell for notifications. It's not going to cost you anything to subscribe, I promise. And also, we do have memberships too. If you want to be a part of the memberships, that has different perks, and we'll be getting back on that here real soon as well for the members. And you know what, for the fall, we're going to get back into the game night, game show night. We're going to get back into that. So I really appreciate everybody's participation in that. We'll get back into the game night again in the fall. Just letting everybody know. I know everybody really liked doing the game night, the trivia night. I'm going to get some different trivia games for everyone, and we're going to have it where we'll win prizes and stuff again. But the one thing is, I asked everyone is to try to participate as much as possible in the other things that I asked you to do. And that's just being a member. And remember, being a member can cost as low as $2 and I think 90 something cents or something, just $2 and some change. And that's just a monthly fee of $2 and some change just to be a member. And that helps, my channel out. And I could use that support. So, I'd really appreciate that, and if you guys would consider doing that, I'd greatly appreciate it. But hey, if not, I do appreciate you still being just faithful and being consistent with me, again, as I've been trying to be consistent the last 5.5 years. So again, thanks everybody for coming in tonight. Thank you. And happy Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. My baby girl turned 22 Sunday, or the other Saturday. What's this Saturday. And man, she is just growing up. I tell you, time is really flying. Time is really flying. I don't know where Mr. Rico is. We'll see. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. I think Mr. Rico will be in here soon. Yeah. But again, we're definitely going to get back to the game night, and I think everybody's going to enjoy that. I know I did. I missed doing the game night. I think that was really fun. A lot of people participated in that, and again, I think that was something fun, something to do. Yeah. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. And make sure you thumbs up the video. Please like. If you're able to like while we're live, please like the video. If not, you can like the video when we get off. But just make sure you like the video. Again, that gets the YouTube, it gets the video into the algorithms, which helps our channel to grow and makes more people aware of Lifestyles with Eric. So make sure you like the video too, please. I don't know. Mr. Rico might be busy this evening. I don't know. We'll see. Give it a few more minutes here. What's going on in everybody else's world? What is going on? Anything special? Anything positive? Let me know. Let me know what's going on in your world. Please let me know what's going on. Let me know what's going on. Oh, shit. Testing. Testing, testing, testing. Yeah, let me know what's going. Hold on. Testing, 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 testing. No echo. I hope not. I hope we don't have an echo. But yeah, like I said, everybody, let me know what's going on in your world. Um, I'm trying to wait on Mr. Rico before we get to talking, but I don't know. He may be busy. I don't know. Thank you. Okay, I'm glad you can hear me well. Thank you. No echo. Great, 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 great. All right. Again, we are live, everybody. We are live. Who's everybody's favorite football team? Excuse me. I figured I'd ask that. And we all, football season's coming back around now. So, who's everybody rooting for as far as football is concerned? Anybody have any favorites for your favorite football team? Any favorites? Any favorites? Any favorites? Colts? Okay. 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 We'll see what happens with the Colts. We'll see what happens with the mighty Indianapolis Colts. Um, we'll see what happens with them. Hey, what's going on, Miss Shell? What's happening? How are you? Happy Monday evening. Thank you for coming in tonight. Make sure you like the video. Thumbs up, please. Thumbs up when you come in. Chicago Bears. AGD said Chicago Bears. Go Bears. Go, go Bears. Anybody got a favorite football team they're rooting for? The mighty Bears. The mighty Bears. Jeree said the Bears. Okay, we got two Bears fans. All right. Let's go Bears. All right. Go Bears. Well, I don't know if Mr. Rico's coming in, but we're gonna go ahead and get to at least one or two topics. So the one thing I do want to discuss is that there's um, a incident that had happened a few days ago where a young man, suspected father of three, husband, um, shot his or shot his wife at her job. And the reason why he shot his wife was because he had found out that three of their children were not his, and that's none of them. And they had been together a few years, several years. So um, I want to know, do you guys believe in the heat of passion? Because I've heard stories like this before, and I will say I do believe in the heat of passion, and I do believe people can snap in the heat of passion when they're hurt that much. So in my mind, I wouldn't probably do something like that because I'm always thinking about consequences. But I don't think that he should get life in prison or something like that. I think that he should be mentally evaluated. And the good thing is that his wife was not unalived and she made it through. I just think that that's a horrible thing to do to a man, because again, men don't have children. To deceive a man with three kids that are not his, obviously, is just a hurtful thing. So I could imagine what that man would have been feeling, because I've been in similar circumstances in my past when I was younger, guys. So I could imagine what he was feeling and the boiling that he was feeling with looking and rearing up three children, beautiful kids that you assume were yours. Um, if there are any men out there, how would you feel? How do you think that that would feel if you found out your children weren't yours after you had kids with a woman? for a few years and you thought they were your children. I think that that would just be a horrible, horrible, horrible. The kids, are the innocent ones in all of this, and the kids are the ones that will be hurt behind all of this because they're used to calling someone daddy, and that's the only person they know is daddy for all we know. But there's been some more devious stories happening in the past. I mean, who knows? What if the other the real father knows the kids and he's around, and they just think that he's somebody else. You just never know. There's some messy women out here, just like there are messy men, but men don't have kids, so that's the biggest thing. So we're not talking about messy men right now. I mean, we're talking about messy women that have children by other men and put them on somebody else because maybe they were a better father. It's just still not right. It's not right, not at all. So, what's your opinion on that? Do you think that this husband, um, uh, do you think that he needs to do prison time or be mentally evaluated and eventually set free? What is your opinion on that? Yeah, yeah. Again, I don't feel that he should go to prison. I feel that he should be mentally evaluated and hopefully put back into the world at some point. Again, he snapped, crime of passion. He loved his wife and three children, three beautiful young children. None of the children were his. I don't think that he didn't have a right to snap, but you don't know what somebody's snap is going to be. You don't know what the next person's snap is going to be. That's the whole thing. Well, hopefully they do have a daddy reality checks. Hopefully there's still a father out there that is alive that can rear these children because they do deserve to be with their real biological dad. He's black. I'm not going to keep saying African American because that's a myth. We're not African American. We're black, and that's it. Indigenous to this country. But at least they were married, and that's not his baby mama or baby daddy type shit. That's the at least that's the good part about it. Definitely reality checks. I'd say get evaluated. He shouldn't be sent to prison. Um, and that's it. Hopefully he'll get out and be able to move on with life and never snap again on anybody else and not be fragile because you're still a man and you need to man up and be a man and masculine and get over it, and not hang on to emotional stuff because you're a man. So I hope he gets over it and he's okay eventually. I have no clue reality checks. I don't know the circumstances to that effect. We'll just have to see and kind of keep an eye on that case. I'll definitely pay attention to that case and see what I hear at some point. You know what? I don't, in my opinion, no, I wouldn't try to work anything out with her. I think that's too big of a deceit. I think you can move on from that and move on with life. She can move on with life as well. He doesn't need to raise anybody else's children. Sometimes women feel sympathetic to that because they're not the ones put in that shoe. But men raising another man's child that's not his, when there's a man out there that could be raising his own kids, it's not right. Period. But women don't seem to care when there's a good man that is willing to take his money and spend it on other people's kids, because she doesn't know who the father of the children are anyway. So women don't have a problem with another man spending and taking care of another man's kid. They just don't. But that's just not right. Period. And that's just the way I feel about it. Unless he wanted to, sure. He'd be a simp for doing that. I'd call him a simp. So hopefully he wouldn't want to do that. Hopefully he'd move on with his life and allow her to support and take care of her children and find her kid's father. Yep. But I'm going to get off of here. Mr. Rico didn't come on tonight. That's okay. He'll come on maybe Wednesday. I'll get in touch with him, and we'll see how that goes. But if you have any comments or whatever to what we were talking about tonight, leave them in the comment section. Please let me know how you feel about that. I hope there's a lot of comments on this, because again, it's a crime of passion. Women do things in the crime of passion, and they don't always go to prison for the rest of their lives either. So remember that. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. I appreciate everybody participating tonight. I want everybody to thumbs up the video, share the video out again, and I'll see you in the middle of the week. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. All right, take care. Bye-bye.